Hi, so today we are making butter. So we have a mixer and two 300 grams thick creams. We are meant to have 500 grams, but we couldn't get 500 grams, so we just got two 300s. Even though that doesn't make 500, doesn't really matter. So the science of it. So first I'm going to say milk is made from mostly water with 5 to 10% fat and protein. Also milk is formed, so the fat in milk is formed as a fat globule, a fat globule molecule. The third thing, so cream has about 15 to 25% fat. That is what it looks like. As you can see, that's the fat, the water and the protein. So the fourth thing is a globule is a tiny membrane filled with fat, like a microscopic water balloon, which sounds a bit weird. Fifth has a picture too. When the cream is shaken, the tiny membranes smash and burst and spill out their fat, which doesn't sound too pleasing, but never mind. So sixth also has a picture. The sixth, the water and fat generally don't mix, so the fat and the water separate. As the fat in the cream becomes buttermilk, then the fat within the membranes joins. So with all the fat, and it forms a solid, and that's called butter. So that's the picture. So now we will get on to the actual recipe. So I've just got my little recipe here. So the first step, the cream should be at room temperature. So if you're going to make it, just leave it out of the fridge for say like 20 minutes or half an hour or whatever. Pour this in. So we have now got 600 grams of thick cream. Just going to go put this in and okay, so what we've now done is switched it off and scraped around the sides so it doesn't really get too messy. Now, as you can see, it's kind of changed colour a bit, and it's become much, much thicker. So what I'm going to do is get a small spoon and just scrape off a tiny bit to try a bit. So just got that. Just tastes like whipped cream at the moment, because that's literally what it is. But anyway, just going to put this here. Let's continue going. That is very curdled now, so I'm just going to pick this up. That's not going to work. So we're going to change to the paddle, I believe it's called. So now we've put in the paddle, just this. So I'm going to push that back down and put it. Okay, so now you can probably see it is, so the fat is separating with the liquid, so now we've got blobs of like solid and liquid. So yeah. Okay, so now you can see that it's once again changed much more colour. You can really see how it is turning into butter. At the moment, it kind of looks a bit like ice cream. What I'm going to do is take this off. Oh God. Ah. Okay. Thanks, Sabine. So yeah, we're just scraping the bowl now. And making sure it doesn't go everywhere because that would be a bit sad. So what we'll do, so at the moment we're straining the buttermilk with the butter so that it is kind of like, so that it is separate, basically. So we don't want to push this down because the butter will get stuck in these holes, but we're going to let it rinse first. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've kind of figured out a plan. So we're actually saving the buttermilk because we want to see what it tastes like. Anyway, we don't know how this is going to go down, let's just hope it works. So we've got some ice cold water here, literally with some pieces of ice that shouldn't be in there. Oh my God. Just going to put that in here. That's some more ice. Anyway, so let's hope this works. A bit like deep frying, only ice frying. When it goes in, you can kind of see the buttermilk, but it looks like it's going a bit frosted. So just going to do that a couple more times. So this should strain and rinse the rest of the buttermilk off. Okay, so now we're just pressing it outside and rinsing it on here. So we've decided that we'd like some Himalayan rock salt on here. So we're just going to put in a tad bit. I think that's enough. And I'm just going to knead this in. Okay, so now we have our little butter thing and two little containers that we will put the butter in. So there's two of us, so we're halving it obviously. So I'm halving it, as I just said. And first I'm just going to do this one. And I'll just stick that in. Second, this one. Now I'm just going to take these both over. You farted!
That's dog.
Okay, so now we are going to put these two containers of butter in the fridge for roughly about 20 minutes. We'll come back to you with a little bit of one of them spread on some butter. On some toast rather. Okay, so now what we are doing, so we have completely done the batter. So out of 600 milliliters of what's it called again? Of thick cream, sorry. We got 250 grams of butter, so this is 50 grams, this is 50 grams. And we got 150 milliliters of buttercream. Set. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I got some bread, don't know why there's 5 pieces, but anyway, just going to take a little bit of butter and see what it tastes like. That's really good. There's a close-up of it. And so it's nice and creamy. It really tastes like quite an expensive butter. Honestly, it wasn't that bad actually. It's really good. Okay, so just a tad bit of information to say. if you're going to be making this recipe. The butter is going to be, so if you are making it, store the butter in the fridge and it can stay in the fridge for up to 7 days. Okay, so now we have wrapped up the butter in baking paper and then some tin foil, just like that. So that is our finished product. Thank you. Go.
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 Focus on me.
It is.
And 2 300-gram thick creams. It's meant to be 500 grams, but we couldn't find a 500-gram container. So, well, it's not really a step, it's just, yeah. 2 juice. Please from the start. So now Alex. Sorry. Thank you.